Okay, we are going to get started, Parkview. So, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for coming here today. I want to give a special thank you to any veterans that we have here with us today. I know there's a few, and we want you to know that we appreciate your service. At this time, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. And I want students, all of us, to make sure we have our right hand over our hearts. And we have with us some Parkview Scouts that are going to help us with the pledge. Come on over here, guys. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. All right, it is now time for our fourth graders to come on up here one by one, and they are going to explain to us why we celebrate Veterans Day. And we're going to need to make sure we are a very good audience and listening very carefully, because I'm so proud of these individuals behind me and how much they practiced for this.
November is a time to display our American flags and honor the brave men and women who serve in our armed forces. Veterans Day is a national holiday that is celebrated in America on November 11th each year. Do you know why we celebrate on November 11th?
Veterans Day was originally called Armistice Day. It was first celebrated on November 11th, 1914, which was the one-year anniversary of the end of World War I. An armistice is an agreement made by the opposite sides to stop fighting. Armistice Day became an official holiday in 1938.
It wasn't until years later in 1954 under President Eisenhower that the name of the holiday changed to Veterans Day. He wanted November 11th to honor all men and women who served in our armed forces during both times of war and times of peace. So on November 11th, we give thanks and honor the men and women who served in our military. Our American Armed Forces is made up of 6 different branches: Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, Air Force, and Space Force. Each branch has different roles, missions, goals, and responsibilities. The Army protects the land, both on American and foreign soil. The Navy protects the seas and oceans around the world to ensure safe travel and trade. The Marines are trained to protect the land and seas. They are often the first teams to respond in a crisis and sometimes work in special teams. The Coast Guard protects our national waterways and ports. The Coast Guard enforces laws on the water and protects our marine life. The Air Force protects us all from the sky. They fly planes, jets, and helicopters. The Space Force protects the U.S. from space. They operate and defend our military satellites. All branches of the armed forces protect Americans every minute of our day. American soldiers are stationed both here in United States and over 100 countries around the world. Join us today in honoring all veterans with a moment of silence.
At this time, Parkview students, it is very important that we remain silent. We will have a moment of silence followed by the playing of taps. thank everybody for joining us today, and I want to thank the veterans who are out in our audience. And I want to thank our high school students for coming over and playing tabs for us. At this time, teachers, you may have your students. Students, make sure you listen to your directions from your teachers. Have a great day. Thank you.